Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial video on making an event on your Facebook page. There are plenty of benefits to creating events on your Facebook page. Raise awareness of different events you have going on in the community, things you need help and volunteers for, events you want the public to attend, and trying to increase meeting attendance, both between those members, those people that are already members of your club, and other people out in the community. So Facebook events can be a very powerful tool. You're able to show up in different locations when you make an event. When someone RSVPs to your event, it shows up in some of their friends' news feeds. And sometimes when you make an event, it shows up in the events section of Facebook if people are just kind of going and looking for events, maybe in their community, on certain dates, etc. So it's really a great thing to have out there. So I'm going to show you how to get an event set up on your Facebook page. Facebook makes it pretty easy. You can see right here we have the create post option. This would be the regular post like we have had scheduled before. If you haven't checked that video out, please go do so. Live video, there will be a tutorial at some point, not at the time that this one was created, but there will be one soon. And event is the one that we're going to want to go with. So go ahead and click event on here. And this is going to pop up and you have required information that you need to fill out when creating an event. It's going to go ahead and pull the cover photo from your page and put that as the default photo. If you would like to change that, you can go ahead and click that and it'll bring up the different options that are on your computer already. For just the sake of changing it, we're going to go ahead and click something else just so you can see how that goes. You could add a video too. Photos are usually easier for people and if you don't have a video created, but you know, say this is something that's an annual recurring event and you have a fun promotional video with it. Say the Grand Forks Optimist Club, we do a bowling fundraiser every year. I could put together a quick video of some of the fun that people were having or a slideshow of the images and make that into a video that we could put at the top to try and gauge some interest there. So as you will see here, the photo's uploaded and I can drag to reposition just like I was able to when setting up that cover photo. If I click outside, I can go ahead and click outside of it and work on something else and not worry about it. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and create one for our weekly meeting. And go ahead and put the location in there. So I'm going to go ahead and see if this one pops up for Grand Forks, just because it's easiest. I know where ours is. I don't know where anyone else's has their meeting. So, you know, you want to put a description in there, something that talks a little bit about Optimist Club, what we do, who we are, maybe why they should join us. For this, I'll just go ahead and put come get free lunch because all of our guests get to eat lunch for free from the menu. So we'll just put that in there for the description of this one just for the sake of time. But you want to kind of look at, you know, what things are going to be enticing and draw someone in when they are checking this event out. Maybe they've never heard of Optimist Club, and when you are doing this, I would do Optimist Club weekly meeting, just so people know, even the people in your club that RSVP to it are able to see, you know, it's the Optimist Club weekly meeting, because I'm sure people are involved in other things, so weekly meeting could mean anything. But just for quick glance reference, Optimist Club weekly meeting, you want to put the location, description of what they can expect, category, frequency, and co-host. You probably aren't ever going to use that, but category for this, I usually click causes because we are a service club, so it's technically a cause. So, and then frequency for a normal event, like when we have our bowling fundraiser, we do that. It occurs once, and then I would just set the date, the start and end time, and go from there. But this one occurs weekly because it's our weekly meeting. So it's weekly on Wednesdays, and we're going to start it. It'll start next Wednesday, and it'll let you go a full year out. So if you, it'll let you go like 6 months out. No to go let you go full year. Okay, they changed it. They looked like they changed it, but they didn't. So never mind. These videos aren't going to be perfect, you guys. So it lets you go about a year out. So you can do 52 weeks on here and weekly meeting. Then you want to set the time. Ours is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So people know what time they're going to expect it to start and finish. This is going to show up with options for every one of the 52 weeks in here, 52 dates. You can customize the dates and times. So if you know you're for sure not having a meeting on one day, you can remove it. If it's at a different location, you can worry about that. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and set this up. If you don't want to do this in advance, if you want to have it quarterly or something, and go from there. Let's say we're just going to go through July 24th, just because, you know, those are the meetings you have planned, and you can go from there. There's all these other options in there. You can go ahead, click kid friendly, because we are focused on helping the kids, and enter some keywords in there as well, so that they can it can show up in different areas. I don't currently have that on ours. It's something I need to work on. You don't need to worry about tickets or options. You do want people to be able to post just in case anyone has questions. And then if you want, you can turn on messaging. If you are good about replying to the messages in your inbox on your Facebook like page, you can click that and turn it on so that people can message the page and ask questions, because sometimes people don't want to post on the event and ask the questions. They want to go ahead and message your page. So here we are. Everything's up here. We've done the photo. We have the event name, the location, a description, a category. It is going to make you pick one of these. Most likely, depending on Facebook's mood that day. Sometimes I can get away with it, but most of the time it makes you do it now. Frequency, we're going weekly, Wednesdays, 12 to 1. Kid friendly, we can enter some keywords in there if we would like, for what people can expect at the events. Messaging is on, and my posting, anyone can post, and I do have display guest list on, so you can choose whether to have that on yours or not. It doesn't make a huge difference, but we are going to go ahead and click publish. So this is going to go ahead and publish on our page here, and I'll bring you right to the event so you can check it out, and you can click if you're interested or going yourself. So, and you can go ahead and click that for each date. It will show up, and you'll be able to see all of this in here. So it shows about the venue. I'm sure you've seen Facebook events before, but we'll go ahead back to our page. Just quick click right here, Test Optimist Club. It's my test page like you guys have seen, and bring it back here, and it will go ahead and be added right here. So right at the top of the page, you can go ahead, if you want this to stay there for a while, you can pin it to the top of the page, so that it will stay there even after you create other posts. So it stays right there at the top, and you don't have to worry about it getting buried, but you will want to share the event on your Facebook page, and maybe post reminders inside the event too, at some point, to remind people to RSVP, to come to the meeting, to be like, hey, we're having the meeting, this is who our speaker is going to be, or what we're talking about this week. But that's going to be how you're going to set up a recurring meeting. And if you're in there, let's go back to the event. If you go to share, you can click invite friends. And this is going to be where you're going to want to invite those people that are in the Optimist Club with you, that you're friends with on Facebook. You can go ahead and click through on people and add them to your list. Look, here's Tanya. We all know Tanya from the Grand Forks Club. So we could invite her to this event. You'll see that there are some options to find people. You have all your friends. You have some of the breakdowns, other events you've hosted where they might be, events you've attended, and your groups as well. So, and then you would click send invites down here, but we're just going to cancel to back out of this. We'll go back to the page quick. I'm going to make one more event to show you guys. So we'll click this event spot here again. And so we're going to go with bowling fundraiser. Okay, perfect. So we're going to just do one quick to show, like, if you're going to have a fundraiser. This has been really successful in helping us find sponsors, drum up interest for things like our bowling fundraiser, or when we do gift wrap in the mall in Grand Forks. This one has really been huge, especially when Tim got our sponsor a day partnerships set up with different area businesses and organizations. They paid to sponsor a day of gift wrap. And then we found that because we had this event available on Facebook, that the business on their Facebook page was more likely to go and share this event on their page with their people, thus bringing in more customers for us, getting us more tips, helping us raise more money, and overall helping us impact more kids in our community. So making this for some of these events like that is also going to be helpful. You don't want to just do the weekly meeting. You want to try and get some other things in there. Sometimes I'll do this for different committee meetings to try and see if anyone that hasn't been to an Optimist Club meeting at our local club maybe sees it on Facebook and is like, oh yeah, I want to be a part of that. So it really kind of depends how often you really want to make events, but definitely would tell you to consider one for your weekly meeting and one for any of your big events. They don't have to be every single little event, but some of those big events like our bowling fundraiser or a gift wrap. So I got the name in here, try and be more specific than just bowling fundraiser, but I'm quick trying to type this one out for you. The location of the event, the description, category. Again, these are usually causes. We're usually raising money for something or for our club to do stuff for or places in the community. And this is going to occur once. So let's go ahead, since we already have the date, October 24th is going to be our bowling fundraiser this year. And it's actually 2 to 5. So if you guys want to come to Grand Forks, we're having the bowling fundraiser then. But here we go. There we have everything we need in there. Normally, I change this then to a flyer about the event so that people can also see the stuff there. Obviously, I just set the date for this fundraiser, so I do not have a flyer updated yet for this year, but we will go ahead and publish this event. And it'll bring us to the event page as soon as it is published. And here we are. And so I can go ahead at any point and change that cover up at the top here, say that I'm going, and then it has the event information in here. So invite those people again with the share and invite friends option, share as a post. If you want to put this on your own personal Facebook timeline, you can just, type something in there or just share it and click post. And there you go. And then this one's going to show up right on our Facebook page again when we get back here. And see, this one stayed at the top because I had pinned it. So there's the weekly meeting one. And then here's the bowling fundraiser one that we just put together. So if you have any questions on creating an event on your Facebook page or how this can help with marketing, your club meetings, your fundraisers, or anything else, please comment below this video.